Alright, good evening everyone. Uh, I'm joining you today with actually a new game completely. I know we've been playing a lot of Death Stranding, I know we've been practicing a lot of Expedition 33, but I'll be honest, I've been looking forward to this game for quite a while, right? Really like Wuxia games, and the trailer and everything was like really scratching my itch for an action Souls-like game. Now, I haven't played Wuchang at all because you're seeing my first attempt at this. The only thing I watched is this trailer, so yeah, get ready to be a bit surprised. Let me make sure that I'm not too loud because I can get like really loud when I'm excited. You can already tell I'm a bit excited because I usually don't start off this loud. Music's okay. Let me know if that is low as well. Oh yes, the end user license agreement. We're gonna agree to that. Claimable from within your donation box. Full-grown red mercury. Skill upgrade item. Small item. Full-grown red mercuries. What is red mercury? Settings. Because, well, you know me. The first setting we're gonna look for is invert on, invert on. Let's increase the standoff perspective. During standoff perspective, the camera rotates with your character as you move left and right. During classic perspective, your character remains in the center of the screen as you move left and right. I'm going to start off with standoff, see how it works. And also that music, like, this is the trailer music, and I like really liked it. Discipline, weapon skill, heavy attack, like attack, cast spell, dodge, action. A pretty standard Souls move setting right here. Prioritize FPS. Of course, we're going to prioritize FPS. Lock FPS? Interesting choice on a console. Motion blur off, depth of field off. Yes, no, thank you for either of those. Well, mostly for the motion blur. I do like a bit of depth of field. Language, game options. Streamer mode. Enabling this option disables blood and gore from the game and just certain costume appearances. You know what? Sure, let's go. I'm not sure what's happening with this, but auto hide. We're gonna switch it on. I'll determine later whether it's okay to be on the MN channel. If it's not, you guys are probably gonna see me stream this on my own channel. So, are my titles alright? I hope it is. It's not anything weird, right? It's not on the late night strong practice or anything. Hopefully. Alright, that's that'll be it. Just checking, making sure all my gauges are correct, and we can begin a new game. Let me also switch off the preview there. A whistle made from polished avian bones that possesses a trace amount of... okay, never mind. Restores HP on use mana waste. The power of shrines is capable of refilling it, so that's our Estus. Special pillow of dark purple color made from some unknown material. Wuchang. Oh, right, it's not actually voiced. Why am I voicing this? Our protagonist waking up with her demon position or something in front of a Buddha statue. Okay. Camera's actually lit a bit faster than I was expecting. But basic Souls movement, I guess. Move around, pan the camera. I might just set the camera. Okay, normal stuff. Just telling us how this works. Health, stamina, strength control, agility control, magic control, feathering. What is feathering? Raising this stat increases the damage of feathering control weapons. There's a magic stat and a feathering stat. I normally classify whatever weird name stat as magic, but in this case they're having like two different stats for this. Okay, what I'm doing is actually going to the camera settings because I feel like 6 might be a little too fast for me at the moment. Okay, that feels a lot better. Maybe the default is actually pretty good. Cast spell. I do not have a spell. Use item. That would actually use my health pot, but I don't need knife now. Light attack. I don't even have a weapon, right? Okay, never mind. Let's keep walking forward. This is not creepy at all. Hello? Are you giving me that? She put it right near her and then teleported like a few feet back. We're getting a longsword straight from the bat. Longsword Monster Hunter uses Rejoice. Directed by Xia Siyuan. Wuchang Fall Feathers. A disciplinary disciple. Disciplinary discipline. Okay, kind of. It's always weird to me when a game kind of gives you one of these, right? Just a trophy for doing almost nothing. You know, we have a weapon. Standard light attack. The heavy is a thrust of swords. Can we combo this? You can actually charge it as well to an uppercut. You can, but it's almost the same move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 hits which actually take up my entire HP bar. Oh, this is a new Souls-like called Wuchang Fallen Feathers. It's like very Chinese inspired, as you can see. I believe this is set in the Kingdom of Shu. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Souls memes. An empty box. Appropriate. Guess we're dealing with those enemies down there. I might try to approach them with a charge attack. Ooh. A little bamboo shoot actually appearing. Heavy attack, like attack, lock on, dodge. Okay. I completely whiffed that one, huh? Okay. Doing great here. Don't worry, Wuchang. We are... Wow, you have a long wind-up. You just walked across the entire screen with that. That... Well, I guess it's the first enemy. They don't want me to die to this. What? Is this a gate? Am I even supposed to be down here? There's an impressive amount of detailing for a wall. You can tell it's flat though, right? When you look at it from an angle. But the bump mapping is so nice. Oh. Okay, good. That is a nice view. Yeah, this is gonna be nice by the end of the game, because I know demons and ghosts and everything haunt this game a bit. At least from the trailer, that's what it seemed like. Another box. Box is just empty. Like, I don't even need to, like, destroy them with my weapon. I can just walk into them, apparently. There's an item here. And no enemy ambushing us. Red mercury. What exactly is this red mercury? A sprout nourished by red mercury. Only a minuscule amount of red mercury can be extracted as it yet to grow to maturity. As it is It should be as it is, right? A red mercury is unique to the land of Shu and contains mysterious entities capable of strengthening one's body. Is red mercury like a soul item in this game? Is that it? Like, is this a soul consumable item? And why does this look like really weird? Like little hands grasping on a flower or something. You know what? I don't even know what it looks like. There's a gate down there. And something glowing down there. We're going inside the temple by the looks of it. There's another path here with what might be destroyable fire pots. Rip. Okay. The mouse actually caught me off guard. Right, I guess. Medicine residue. What does that do? I'm gonna be reading everything I pick up. You guys are gonna have to get used to that. Medicinal residue of a dark purple color, the effects of which are greatly diminished. Was supposedly strengthening the body and prolonging life. Everything comes at a cost. Yet people often focus only on the present. So true, game. So true. Getting our life lessons from these. You kind of haven't told me what it does, though. It strengthened the body. Is it like a defense up or something?
You're awake at last.
It was a tenuous sleep.
You know me.
Oh, she speaks. A soul's protagonist who can
Why am
speak.
I here?
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering. I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
The feathering.
I see. No, you not. A man-eating fiend attacked Worship's Rise 6 moons ago, spreading unthinkable horrors, after which many bore feathers on their bodies. A malady unlike any other, without hope of a cure. I found this silk manuscript on your person. Here, take it.
Okay. So, the curse is called feathering by the looks of it. Take a look at that. I've received your letter and will head for Worship's Rise without delay. A letter written on silk as though penned by a long-lost friend. Can't use it or anything. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
Xuan Zhangji.
My Taoist name is Xuanyang Ze.
Xuan Zhang.
I came here to help, to treat the feathering outbreak in Worship's
Xuan
Rise.
Yang She.
Alas, I have made little progress.
So he's a doctor.
Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
Okay, what is this place?
This is the Reverend Temple. Those afflicted have sought refuge here. This temple was used by Buddhists. It was after the abbot fled that I took on the role of guardian for the sanctuary. Thanks to the officials, we have barely managed to keep this place secure.
The officials?
Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
Okay, you really did not need to have that line after each time. What are these feathers on my arm, good sir?
Experiencing early signs of the feathering. The afflicted slowly lose their memories. If left unchecked and untreated, the disease will rob them of their humanity entirely. It begins in the limbs, sprouting feathers. Then comes the dislocation of the joints, leading finally to a monstrous transformation. Most victims endure unbearable agony. Judging by how you look, you should count yourself lucky. Your memory loss, while troubling, is a far gentler fate. You may not be able to recall, but the silk manuscript you were carrying mentions that you have a companion. From what I gathered when I rescued you, it seems you were separated during an attack. That Lu Hongyu is merciless. I dread the worst for your companion. Now
Lu
that you
Hongyu.
have contracted this disease and have those blue feathers on your arm, others may mistake you for a monster and strike you down on sight. For now, it is safer to remain in the temple and rest, at least with the soldiers present.
Interesting. Well, hey, Calix, yes, this is running on console, and welcome to Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Generally speaking, if I'm the one playing, you can be sure it's more or less on PS5. So yes, you joined me at the very start of the game. We're learning that, I'm not sure if I can get a good angle here, in the light maybe. We started with Wuchang here, working up, and as you can see, she has feathers on her arm. So she's apparently afflicted with some kind of curse that is slowly transforming her into a monster. And we just met this NPC who's explaining everything to us. Well, that's one way to... It's very, like, I think the inspiration is very clear, right? It's basically hollowing from the Souls games. And we have another NPC here. What? You look like you had a rough day, good sir.
You're not from around here, are you?
Xiaolin.
The name's Xiaolin, from Worship's Rise. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm crippled. My brother and I were once the town's finest heroes. But now my brother's burdened with finding medicine to treat me.
Look like your eyes were gouged out.
Pathetic fool. How humiliating. You're heading to town, aren't you? Could you do me a favor and deliver this to an oracle there? She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember. She's a bit different. You'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her
Featured amulet.
I'll come back once I've made something of myself.
Interesting. This is reminding me of that one side quest in Sekiro, where the guard tells us to deliver a bell to his mother. We have seen very little action, like only the first 2 mooks in the game. So I'm not quite sure what to think of the game yet. Combat-wise, I mean. Although it is starting off pretty strong, so story-wise.
She's hard to miss. I don't know if you tell her.
Okay, yeah. This is very reminiscent of our quest in Sekiro, where a guard tells us to deliver something to their mother. A personal belonging of Xiaolin. Its surface stained with blood. Qiao Ying received this amulet upon praying at the Shu Sanctum, claimed to ward off evil and act as a bane to demonkind. It offers blessing and hope. Yet, if even the mightiest Buddhas cannot quell the demons, his amulet will be nothing more than a cruel hoax. What? Why are you staring? It was almost like she was looking at the camera. Kind of weird. Well, one thing I can tell you right now is that Sekiro doesn't really rely on the stamina bar, right? That is in Wuchang. Like you can see the stamina going down. So this is more Soulsy at the moment. Okay, we have more NPCs to talk to over here. Yuzia.
You seem to have
Yuzia.
recuperated well. The old Taoist mentioned your encounter with that demon, Lu Hongniu. I am glad to see you on your feet again. But your arm, the feathers are still there. The feathering's a nasty curse. Even the Taoist doesn't have a cure for it. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shu Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering.
Surprisingly, no, we did not create this character. The character is Set, and she even speaks, which honestly caught me by surprise. Only in a cutscene, though. Only in a cutscene.
With your skill, if you find anything...
Okay. Oh, wait, you have something additional.
If you find anything that could help at the Sanctum, please do let me know. I'll make sure that you're well rewarded.
Okay, so we have a location, Shu Sanctum. Xian Hu, you are not saying anything to me. You're very cross, I can tell. He's not pleased with seeing me here. I guess he's sort of defending the lady here because she seems kind of important. He's a protector of sorts. Oh, treasure chest. Open the donation box. Key items. Oh yeah, this is... I bought the normal version of the game, which was for only $50, by the way. But even those actually gave me something. It's something called the full-grown Red Mercury. And I believe Red Mercury is actually the currency of this game. Gonna pick that up. We're not gonna use it right now, because I want to see what happens. And here's one more NPC.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your own. Xuan Yangzi may be harsh with his words, but he tends to my eyes every day. Some of the worship's rise folk came here fleeing, but they didn't stay long. They rushed back out, unaware of how dangerous the world truly is. I am
Are you?
Just a humble merchant seeking...
Oh, this guy's our merchant.
I run a small trading business to make ends meet. Do you happen to have any rare goods for me to take a look at?
I have a ways? I didn't even know. Maiden, I don't quite think so. If anything, she reminds me, like, if you played Dark Souls 1, there was this one priest character who was being guarded by two people of the faith, right? And one of them will betray her when they go down the dungeon. I've actually forgotten her name. She reminds me of that one.
Smooth to the touch. With a fragrance that's hard to come by. This is no ordinary treasure.
Okay.
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be tempted to take it for myself.
Oh, if there is, I haven't come across anything. I mean, we're really early in the game. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, Korean and Chinese games have a way of fan service, that's for sure.
This place is no paradise for a merchant. I'm thinking of heading to the Shu Sanctum. I hear the Ming troops are stationed there, and it's a safer bet than this old temple. I can trade with you, of course. It would be an honor. But for the real treasures, I'm afraid I'll need to ask for a little favor in return. Some thieves from Annalum stole my family's heirloom, an ancient landscape painting. Get it back for me, and I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, you guys are still around her. Maybe, right? But I do believe there are other armor sets in the game, so who knows? Also, by the way, in case I didn't get to reply to you too much. No, wait, let me just get rid of this dialogue. First, what is the Annalum Palace?
By taking the side entrance from the stage at Worship's Rise,
Side
crossing
entrance?
a long bridge. Once you've retrieved the painting, meet me at the Shu Sanctum. I'll have a reward waiting for you.
So we already have sort of a side quest. Our main location seems to be the Shu Sanctum. Yeah, as I was saying, I actually checked out Sherrybot, and I even looked at ways to, how do I put it, vertical stream and multi-stream over the past few days. And the one thing I discovered is Sherrybot is actually really, really good. I might implement it. I have it in testing phase right now in my own channel. but I don't think my current PC can actually handle multi-streaming with vertical streaming, because I was testing it out yesterday, and I was constantly like, my PC was constantly freezing up. So it's not quite all there yet. But Seribot is definitely a very interesting suggestion, which I might take up as soon as I get a handle of it on my own channel. Just gotta make sure I know enough to teach the others, because usually I'm the one who has to explain everything.
Everything got taken away.
Excuse me? Who said that? There seems to be someone over there with a pinwheel. Can I make it through here? No. This is probably the side entrance he was talking about, right? We should check it out. Yes, it is automatic. It's more that I want to learn more the functions it has before I propose it to bringing it to this channel, because it is run by multiple people, right? And I want to make sure they're familiar with it. I think it is an excellent suggestion, because I didn't get any messages when I was streaming on my own channel. It was definitely blocking them. And you get a little message in the mod channel letting you know. Offer blood. Well met, divines. So we're offering blood to shrines. Not exactly the most auspicious thing to do at a shrine. Or is that something I do not know? You can enter the dream. Okay, entering the dream. Oh, wait a minute. Like, so even if you interact with the shrine, you are not necessarily resetting the world. It's only when you enter a dream that the world is reset, which is a nice quality of life stuff. I think this might be a good thing for the Souls game to emulate, right? Because there are times when you just want to pick up the checkpoint but not reset everything. Impetus repository. Level up, unlock stats, and weapon traits. Press reset points to reset the entire impetus repository. No, I do believe. It says that if you enter the dream, it resets the world and enemies, so I assume it's basically you refreshing everything. And this seems to be our leveling up fact. It's not actually doing stats. It has a skill tree. This is more Salt and Sanctuary. Elusive. Level 1. Shimmer grants 1 stack of Skyborn Might. Evade at the opportune time to avoid the enemy stack fully. That sounds useful. Blink Kick. Drop down low to launch a fierce kick. Suitable for longswords. Okay, so some skills are only for some weapons. Not sure what a Skyborn Might is just yet, but I'm gonna go with used to cast spells, swift strikes, and swift draws. Okay, so it's sort of like a magic thing. I'm gonna go with the evade for now. And we need 690 Mercury Essence for that. Luckily, we have that item from actually buying the game, which is kind of nice. How much does that give me anyway? Okay, enough to get that evade. You can refine red mercury at the impetus repository. Yeah, okay. This is just telling me that I can use the currency here. Oh yeah? Okay. This can't be good. Usually when someone says I'm gonna like something, it usually means it's very hard. Yes. Might go for this next, but I've accidentally unlocked it. But it did say that I could reset points, right? Yeah, I can't reset any of this. Interesting. So I'm not actually locked in with my leveling path. I'm gonna take the evade here. Oh, these are skills I already have. Okay, okay, I see. Here's the next one. This is kind of more, I'd rather take the 2 stacks, right? Health recovered, 1 health charge. Madness. What is madness? Well, above 50% madness, you get 1 stack. Okay, yeah, there seems to be mechanical madness in this too. Is that like having more insight on Bloodborne? Our final goal? Well, there are a couple of things I want to do. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, see, that's the thing. I don't think we need to do that for this game, cause, like I said, if you go to the impetus repository, like you see, I've already spec'd here, right? There is nothing stopping me from resetting here, which means that I can experiment as much as I want. Like if I find a boss that's not too useful on evading, I can just go the offense route, which is very, very appreciative. Like I heard this while I was playing Expedition as well, that people don't like it when weapons are tied to stats, and the answer for in Expedition was that okay, there's a ton of reset items, so you can just go back and reset it, and this game allows you to do that from the bat, which is very, very nice. So I'm seeing that NPC over there, and I kind of wanted to talk to whoever that is, but need to find a way to get to that person. Ideally, we'll be heading down that route because I do believe that is a side quest. No, it is not, because I've seen in the trailer she's wielding a spear as well, so it's not only swords. We are probably going to find more as we go along. There's something that looks like an enemy right there. Fixed origin pill. What is an origin pill? A pill made at Zhenwu Temple, said to raise one's spirit and ward off evil, most likely obtained through unscrupulous means. Boost all status effect resistances for a short durations. Appreciate the architecture. Oh, I did actually. The game actually gave me like a really, really good view of this entire building from a distance when we started. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some nice vistas in the future as well. Kind of surprised though. Kind of surprised that there's no ladder leading up to that person over there. I'm actually curious to try and find that NPC that said something about thieves. Take a knee. Okay, I'll take that suggestion into account. I'm gonna make a take a knee suggestion there. Trip check.
Young lady, are you infected too? Since the feathering outbreak in Worship's Rise, many have fallen ill. First, feathers start growing on your arms. Then you lose your mind. Before long, you turn into a monster that craves human flesh. Lucky for me, Zhang Yanzi brought me to the Reverend Temple. His medicines kept me going, but who knows how long it'll last. Your symptoms are lighter than mine. Best stay here and recover. It's utter chaos out there, especially in Worship's Rise. I doubt there are many survivors left.
Okay.
Still waiting for the Taoists to check on me.
Kind of weird. I can't move the camera though.
Take care out there, young lady.
Yes, there is a doctor. The first person you saw, well, you met me on stream, was the doctor. Like he's the one who brought them all here. Also, you might have heard me clacking on the keyboard a bit there. That was me actually noting down your suggestions because I think both of them are like really, really good. Take a knee and drip check.
Where are you other day.
Yeah, the person they're referring to as the Taoist is the doctor.
Got the plague too, huh? Feathers growing on your arm now, just like mine. He's got a heart of gold, that old Taoist. But who knows if he'll ever come up with a miracle cure for the feathering. I've been stuck here for ages, but no one's been healed yet. Heard the priests at the Shu Sanctum might have something. I'd risk my life heading there if the road wasn't crawling with danger. If you're still kicking, you might want to head to the Sanctum. It could be your last hope.
Looks like everyone's directing me towards the Shu Sanctum, but what I'm trying to do is actually check this side path over here. Which is locked? I guess this is a shortcut, which can take me back to the temple later. Okay, and here I was thinking that we had more people we could talk to. Like that kid with the pinwheel, like there's an item there, right? So we should be able to reach it. Unfortunately, I am plagued by the great threat of knee-high barriers and no jump button. So we aren't jumping over this to reach them. I guess we gotta find another way. It is gorgeous though, that much I will agree on. Very scenic at the moment. Though I have a feeling we're gonna see something gruesome real quick. On the matter of the Taoist, I'm also like, when it's a Souls game, right? If any other game, I'll be like, this guy's a good guy, he's a doctor, right? Unless they're showing like very obvious signs of manipulating people around. But with the Souls game, if someone is trying to do something, I'm usually like, okay, you are up to something. You're up to some nonsense. Gigantic claw marks, of course. Thank you. Check. Could have figured that out myself. You didn't need to tell me. Oh, wait, that is a different move. What is going on there? That is Blink Strike. Wait, so L1 and R2, I mean L2 are different moves. Because this is my normal light attack, which empties out my entire stamina bar. And this is my heavy attack, which you can charge up. Okay, to be fair, I feel like this is the game teaching you that you should be looking at stuff like this, because this is indicating that, yeah, okay, there is a boss or something here that might actually be dangerous to you. Okay, is this door locked as well? Can only be opened with the Reverend Temple key. Really giving me Dark Souls 1 vibes, right? A lot of locked paths at the beginning. Yep. There's only one way. I'm guessing this guy's an NPC too, because he's in the temple. I take the item first? Like, is he gonna react if I take the item first? Oh, let's talk to him first.
Well, look who's back. Feeling lost, are we? We are both wanderers of fate. No need for formalities. Now, about the power in your left arm. If you master it, you'll be unstoppable. You might even rewrite destiny as we know it.
How do you know this?
Believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy?
Because, like,
don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
Excuse me? What are you doing to me? Oh, you are a bad NPC. Because you're right. Because Dark Souls 1 hub is very where.
The bell pinwheel.
Okay, right. Yeah, okay, first things first. The Dark Souls 1 comparison is because I think Dark Souls 1 has the best hub world, which is connected along, right? And by the looks of it, there's a lot of connections that loop back here. That's why the comparison. And this seems to be how we get stacks of magic by the looks of it, by evading at the moment. And if you use the stack you get from an evade, your weapon art that we were testing out just before, the blink strike and the swirly thing, it seems to get stronger. So it's like a, yeah. And now they're sort of teaching me everything. This must be the tutorial teaching me about how to use shimmer attacks. Oh, that was way too early. Okay. Ow. Okay, yeah, there we go. And now if I use Blink Strike, it is a lot stronger.
Do you think our baby bug will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him.
Baby brother? The water is looking okay. It's not the greatest water thing. There's a bit of dithering there, right? What in tarnation are you? Playing with a pinwheel. Can smash and pass? I'll pass on this. Well, okay, then you are. What? Okay, let me see. Let me see. You have a jump attack, you have a combo, and you. Why am I. This. Okay, that was wrong. I was trying to dodge. Jump attack? Jump attack? Okay. Smash. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very angry. Yeah, is that a 2-hit attack? Okay. Oh, you attack on that too, huh? Okay. That hurt. Bad timing. One more heal. 1, 2. You do 3 there. It's not only 2. 2. Oh, I can't pause this. I forgot. Ow, you have a headbutt. That attack's getting me. The jump back. Okay. No, come on. One more. Okay. You have fallen. First boss. I don't think it's too difficult, actually. Just need to learn that pattern. Dropping to 0 health results in your death. This makes you drop red mercury based on your current madness, after which you are revived. Okay. Ah, okay. So, dying increases my madness. Just camera thing, standoff and everything. I want to challenge that boss again. Wait a minute, was that a one-time boss test? Oh, you are actually enemies. No. We are not doing this. We are defeating that thing. I am resetting the game. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. See if we can kill this thing. If it's a Souls-like, it's usually one save slot, right? It's a very nice. We saw this at the start, and I was like, okay, the game looks gorgeous. Huh? Okay, there is a save file. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can save before that boss, just so that we can test it out. Correct, you have different saves for different builds. But most of the time, especially in the older games, there's only one slot. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do a lot of running. And I'm wondering if I have to talk to everyone, because they might actually have a quest. Cloud's Frost Edge. Successful parry blocks reduce the damage. Wait, this has a parry? There's a parry in the game? Why is that not a thing? Controller settings. Discipline, weapon skill, heavy attack, light attack, cast spell, dodge. Where's the parry button? Is it like you need a different weapon for a parry? Oh, it's not? It's not? Because there is no parry button here, right? This is skill 1, skill 2, light attack, R2. And this just uses my Estus. What is Triangle, by the way? Cast spell. Well, if there is, I kind of missed it. Oh, so it's... Okay, I get it. It's like you... In order to get the critical, you need to do a backstab first. Ah, okay. That makes sense, because I was wondering, if it's parry, then it's a whole different ball game. Like, if I could parry off the bat, it would be so fun. I think I'm gonna like this game. Medicine. It's a shame that we can't... Maybe I could just reload when I'm about to die, right? That might work. Skip here because we already talked to these guys. I'm gonna talk to them again just to make sure we don't miss any quests, because you know how Souls games are. You need to talk to people.
For now, it is.
Should be the guy.
Unworthy of the name of Arnhab the Demon Spain. You're not from. But now. I don't. If you tell her.
So this is gonna be a thing you're gonna see with me quite a bit, Calyx. I'm usually not someone who attacks things which don't attack me. Like, if you're gonna see a lot of people break pots and everything, that is not me.
Wait, the old but you're the feather with your scales.
Okay, thank you. This time if I die, I'm actually gonna just not go over there.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple.
Fair maiden.
Though, you get to walk out on your own.
So, oh.
Most people, some of them
I was expecting him to say something different, but it was not the case.
You can find once you've retrieved the paper.
Okay, one thing I want to check is who's talking to me here. It feels like it's coming from over there, right? Offer blood at shrine. Okay, we're gonna offer blood and save. I know, right? When I first came in and I was talking to the doctor, that I noticed that too. It's like really, really detailed. And if you walk over here, and I think this is something to do with just a lot of Chinese art in general. It's very detailed. And this is not the only one that I saw. Like at the very start of the game, there's a wall mural that's very intricate. And I was like, okay, this bump map is a bit flat, but it looks great. So I'm gonna use that item we get from the purchase. Yes, we are aware. How many tries will it actually get me? This is dreaming. Here, resetting the world. How many tries will it take for me to actually beat this boss? I already have the evade. Heart of the cards. It's not about the heart of the cards, it's about how persistent you can be. For me, at least. We're not relying on luck here. We're gonna do it by trying over and over again, even if we have to do the sequence 1,000 times. Although it would be very nice if the game was kind enough to allow me to reload here. Correct. Classic brute force. That's the way we're gonna go. So I believe we have some healing items here. I might as well equip them. But this causes corruption buildup. Okay, so even if I'm healing myself, I'm actually like lowering my HP a bit, right? Statues? Can't I assign these to things? Okay, so this is what's actually allowing us to go back to the shrine. I was thinking that I could place these in my quick slot, but that was not the case. Or at least I have not learned how to do that. Because it would be nice to have these during battle, even if they do corrupt something. Alright, we're gonna go down, talk to that NPC, see if we can do this again. There's a frog there. I'm gonna pick this up too. Last time I did not pick this up. Steamed bunny bun. Okay. Restores health slowly over time for certain. Yeah, okay, we have healing items. Why can't we equip them? Like, do I have to open up? Just go and use them immediately? Is that what we're doing? Triangle. I'm pressing everything, by the way, to see whether it gives me an option. Maybe it's an equipment, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Of course it's an equipment.
Well, look who's back.
Funny thing is, that line, well, look who's back. It's almost like the devs knew people would retry this.
No need for formality.
Because it very much feels like that was intended for someone who would come back and try the fight. Well, look who's back.
Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
I guess you're wondering I can't actually skip that. Have to wait for the dialogue. If you die here, I'll show you that mural I was talking about.
The bell pinwheel.
Take care of one. I'm gonna get my stacks here a bit. If I can. Time this well. That's one. Nope. Nope. You're not even attacking me, are you? 2, 3. Okay, I have 3 stacks, and now I'm just gonna save these for the boss. You can take a breather.
Do you think our baby bug will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him.
It's very nice you can actually see it physically on her, so you know when your stacks are maxed. Alright, you, whatever you are. Oh, I got hit. It's the back kick that's always getting me. No. Oh. What? No way. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, you can't quit out. I didn't even have the chance to pause game and go back. Reload. So I can't actually be too passive here, because that's gonna kill me. Oh, there's a tutorial here. The worship menu actually doesn't have anything that says you can save manually, so I'm wondering what's happening here. Let me quickly go back, because we're gonna be doing this for a while. I'm sorry if this is a bit boring to you all. I'm just curious at what we'll get if we defeat that boss. This is the one I took more time in, right? Yeah, it auto saves actually, so can I delete? Wait, no, not continue. Let the game teach me first? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You mean the tutorial menu, right? I'll probably do that off screen because I have a tendency of like reading everything, but I know it's not exactly the most engaging of things to be looking at, right? I'm gonna delete the initial 2 saves and try again. You're gonna be seeing me doing this a lot here. See if I can defeat that first boss. Press any button. That's what we're trying to do here. Load game. Delete save. Thank you. Delete save. Thank you. I'm also gonna let the initial cutscene play out because I know you all missed it. Surprising that the game is taking a while to load, because it's been a while since I played a PS5 game that takes even this long to load. I've been very spoiled. And that's basically it. That's your opening. She wakes up in this temple. I mean, not a temple, this cavern with a Buddha statue over her. And her curse. Now, why did the doctor place us here? I have no idea. I have a feeling that doctor is up to something. And that's basically your start. Very Breath of the Wild 2, because you're starting in a cabin with no memories. Did I not pick this up last time? I did pick this up last time. Yes, good faces. Overall, the graphics are pretty okay. And then you get this little cutscene where some person in a white robe that's very oddly dressed gives Wu Chang her sword. Now, how she gets the sword from her mind is something I have no idea. It almost felt like it was Demon Souls at the start, right? Because she's trapped in the fog. But unlike in Demon Souls, we're not being summoned by someone through a little portal of light. Instead, we get the sword and we kind of get out of here. Makes me think that this might actually be all in her mind, right? A mind palace, a domain expansion, as you guys like to call it. There's also something on the sword here, but I have no idea. I'll probably find out later. And we begin. What do you mean? I'm perfectly fluent in Chinese, Calyx. Haven't you heard me speak Chinese all these years? All these days while I'm streaming? I can shock the world. Man, apparently you just need to walk over these boxes. I didn't even realize that before, because I was attacking them. Shock the world. There we go. That's the backstab you were talking about, huh? Pretty brutal. That charge up is very long, though. We actually got an item from this, too, because of that. Even more. Yeah, this was the wall I was talking about. Like, really detailed. Like, it looks really good when you look at it like this, right? But when you go up close, feels kind of disordered, especially the one over here. Then you can tell it's a bump map. Or is it just because of the shadows? I mean, the face is very squashed in this angle. This can't be detailed, right? There's nowhere they're putting in this much polys in a video game. Okay, enough dawdling around. We have a boss to defeat. And hopefully we will not die in one shot to that. It wasn't even the beam attack, right? There were spouts of water coming out from the ground. That killed me. I don't think I can kill the rats, by the way. Yep. No cruelty to animals, everyone. Even if they are giant rats, we are usually counted as pests. You know what? I'm gonna skip talking with any of you until... Except maybe you, in case I lose out whatever quest you have, because you're the only one who's actually giving me anything here.
If you tell her.
Like, I'm gonna come back and talk to the temple after we beat the boss. All right, the shrine. Feels very different. Like in Wukong, like Wukong was taking an incense stick out of his ear and like using that to worship. Like she's using that chisel of hers as some sort of worship thing. All right, I gotta use the items. This gives me 100. Batch use them. I gotta know. What does defeating that thing give? No, okay, and there's one item I need to take, which is the item you get from actually buying the game. The donation box, thank you. Before that, we're also gonna equip some healing items over here. It's kind of funny that I went in all prepared and I didn't even get the chance to use any of these healing items. Yeah, it's a Souls game, right? We wouldn't have any story in a long time. But yes, I apologize if you guys came in for the story, because we're gonna see if we can beat that first boss. And knowing me, it's gonna take a while for me to learn, so buckle up. Like, how do I put it? Buckle up, buckos. Oh, I know you are. It's just that I'm just saying. I feel like this is why you guys come to me. For all the nonsense I'm up to. We have enough to learn this too. Okay, so that would give me extra stacks. This is madness induced. We won't be able to use it in the first boss. This is actually health. We don't have enough essence. Alright, I'm just gonna run down and trigger that fight again. And hopefully we won't die again. It's nice of the game to actually give me some healing items before that though.
Well, look who's back.
And even though it says I can skip, I can't beyond this point.
How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
Last time, the way he does the beam attack, he actually creates some sort of weird geysers from the ground. Yeah, because we strayed too far, we couldn't get behind it in time. And we got hit by the beam into the geyser, and that killed us immediately. Like a very unfortunate set of coincidences right there. I was actually trying to bait the jump, but then it did the beam. At the moment, it's, I think, yeah, a bit closer to Neo, just not as fast-paced. Skip here, because this is the boss we're trying to take care of. He's gonna dump again. Two. Okay, now she's gonna do the beam. No, it's a jump. I'm still not sure when I should be attacking. This is the beam. A shorter beam. One more jump. Blink strike. One, two, and three. Got too greedy there. Heal up. Now we're locking him into a loop of sorts here. Okay, that's a new one. Yeah, you are locked into that loop, oddly enough. Around this range. Yep. Okay. Not what I intended to do, but weird enough as is. Really? I can't even get in an extra attack because that jump back actually has an attack in itself. Yep. One, two, three. 1, 2, and 3. Almost sounds like a Titan here. Okay, this is the one that actually got me. Ah, okay. Do you have a new jump as well? One, two, three. This is the long combo. I can get a back attack on him. I completely forgot. Let's heal up. Be safe. Where are you going? I think that might be its parry, like, posture, right? Because Liza P does this as well. Not today. I'm being very passive here, but it's possible that if you are more aggressive, you could counter this a lot easier. Not getting it back though, because there's an invisible wall. What? He hit me with that. Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call at this moment. Ah, come on. Come on. Can return the title here? Let me get this phone call. All right, sorry about that, guys. That was surprisingly from work. It's oh, come on. I never expected work to call me at this time. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming. Actually, I'm kind of frustrated by it too. But they need like a really small change. I've delayed the change, but they kind of need it quickly as well. So if it gets too long here, I might take like 15 minutes to pause and make it for everyone. And what's killing me is this first boss here. I'm not sure if loading back will place us before the boss or it cancels out and we have to start all over again. We were doing pretty well there, all things considered. Not too aggressive.
By you. The belt pinwheel.
Oh, it actually started me here, but my healing items are gone. Not the most ideal place to start. Yeah, because I could tell from the number that it was from work. If I see an unknown number, I'm always assuming it's either work or unsolicited spam calls or scam calls, one or the other. Oh, I completely forgot to build up my skill as well. But yeah, if it takes too long, I might take 15 minutes to just make it and send it to work. I'm kind of annoyed they didn't tell me till now, because I sent that like yesterday. One more, and then the ground slam. Oh no, you're jumping back. Okay. I can just back away from you, huh? Okay. Ow. I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. No, that move is too... It locks me in too much. The kick works really well, though. I'm not aggressive enough here. And you're relocating yourself. Okay. 1, 2... Oh, I didn't even realize he was attacking. I thought he was repositioning. Okay, this might just be a failed run right here. Oh, I couldn't get the back attack. All right, once again, we're gonna return to title, and maybe we'll actually make it without people calling us. Yeah, without items, it would be a lot more difficult. That's true for sure. Like, you'd have less of an... I don't think the boss is too difficult. It's just that I'm still not fully certain of what her pattern is, that I'm not as confident in being aggressive. Because it has a lot of, like, openings, right? A lot of delays before attacking in some cases. Oh, can I fall here? Probably, right? I might as well test it out. Oh, I can. And there seems to be some slight fall damage too. Oh, great. Completely whiffed the guy. Blight Dagger. We didn't get that before. So it's a random drop. That might actually be useful. Blight sounds like poison, right? One thing I can tell you is that Wu-Chang moves a lot slower than our Neo protagonists.
You're not from around here, but now I don't. If you tell her.
Let's equip everything again. Steam Bunny, Blight Daggers. We might start off using this. Deals stab damage and causes blight buildup when thrown at the enemy. And the corruption medicine. Now we're gonna use the stuff in batches. Not this one. Inner Demon. What they call an Inner Demon here. I'm also noticing that the game is kind of letting you know that you can level up, right? Because the icon at the corner is now glowing yellow, it wasn't before. That is also another Lies of P thing, because I believe Lies of P kind of did the same thing. And I accidentally reset the world. I was trying to get to the skill tree. Oh, you can do this more than one level. Interesting. So that gives us 2 points. Problem is, a lot of these are like mana. Not mana. It's madness dependent. So even if I get this, it's actually not gonna do me too much good. This is the only one which we can use. The other two seems to require additional items. Like this is increasing our health, well, health flask, but it needs something called a Forgotten Remembrance. So yeah, only 2 options here. The second attack is actually pretty nice because it's giving me extra stacks to use. Now I just need to sort of decide where I should be using my attacks. Pick up some bunnies here.
Ah, well, look who's back. Feeling now, don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel.
It's a shame we can just press start and skip this one, right? I feel like a lot of players would try to get this boss. I can't be the only one who would be trying this. Like, I know when I started Elden Ring, I spent a lot of time trying to defeat that Revenant at the cliff.
By you. The Belt Pinwheel.
That's one. And this will give us our number 3, although he kind of got a hit on me there.
Do you think our baby bug will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him.
And it is very easy to sort of lock this thing into this loop if you can kind of hit it from the side. Almost cheesing it, because if you hit it from the side, it's always jumping back. And Blink Kick kind of does that. And because we're dodging the initial attack and the one after, we have infinite spams of this. We might just be able to cheese it. That's not the most elegant way to do it, right? You don't even need to use Blink Kick. As long as you attack it from the side. It doesn't like it when you are not in front of it. Dang it.